What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Krystal Palace. Today we are at Universal Orlando, and I will be bringing you the mistakes to avoid when planning a Universal Orlando trip. These are things you don't want to do, you might want to look further into in order to have the best time here. So let's go and get started. The first thing you want to avoid when planning a trip to Universal Orlando is not checking the hotel rates. Staying on property at Universal is amazing. You get to the park quick with free transportation, you get early park admission, and it's so convenient staying right on property at one of these beautiful hotels. So make sure you keep checking the rates because they will fluctuate. Sometimes the earlier you book, they might be more. Sometimes the later you book, they might be more. So just keep your eye on it. At times, I've booked a hotel and they've been a certain price, and then I look a few months later and it's actually gone down. All you do, you call up Universal and they will happily change the rate for you and give you the cheaper price.
Let's head into my favorite park, Universal Studios Florida.
This next one's not really a mistake, it's more of you should know. We're standing outside of Diagon Alley, and you should know that if you are a big Harry Potter fan, there's actually a Wizarding World vacation package that you can get when you're coming here to Universal Orlando. So if this is your first time, if you have kids that love, love, love Harry Potter, you can get your very own Wizarding World vacation package, which comes with a bunch of different things. I'll put up the list right here of what it comes with. It comes with a photography session. You get a little keepsake box with different things. You get your park-to-park ticket, so you can hop on the Hogwarts Express right behind me. And it just makes your vacation a little more magical. So make sure to look into that, look into the different vacation package options, especially if you're a big Harry Potter fan and you want to check out that Wizarding World package. It's a really great option, and sometimes you can get some really great deals with it. Another mistake to avoid is not using early park admission, especially with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Not so much Diagon Alley, but more so Hogsmeade, right across the way in Islands of Adventure. If you want to get on Hagrid's, Flight of the Hippogriff, Forbidden Journey, even Escape from Gringotts here, if you want to do Ollivanders, all of that is so much better with early park admission because it allows you into the park 1 hour before the park opens. Also, if you get that Harry Potter vacation package, it includes early park admission because you will be staying at a Universal hotel with that. So it's just a good tip if you want to have all the fun in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, make sure to utilize early park admission. So you have to be sure to know, I'm going to say this in every video because it's so important, if you want to ride the Hogwarts Express, you are going to need that park-to-park ticket, but it's so important if you're coming to Universal expecting to ride the Hogwarts Express, you're not going to get on it if you don't have the park-to-park ticket, you're going to need that. Here's a tip if you want to meet some characters. They're always out and about here in the Hollywood section. We got the Simpsons, Dora, Boots. The SpongeBob characters are meeting out here now, which they're usually in the store, but I guess they want to hang out here, but I don't blame them. It's awesome out here. So the tip is to just ask the team members in the green shirts when a certain character you want to see is coming out. They'll be happy to help you and tell you the certain times that they'll make their appearance here at Universal. Another mistake to avoid is not looking at the VIP experience and not looking into the VIP experience. Now you may be saying, oh no, that's not for me, but let me tell you about it.
Universal advertises that the VIP tour starts at $189 per person. So if you're looking at getting a ticket plus the express pass, you might want to splurge a couple extra bucks to get this VIP experience because you will get priority access to rides and attractions, including Hagrid's, behind the scenes experiences, valet parking, reserved seating at shows. You'll get breakfast and lunch, and you'll also get the express pass for the rest of the day after the VIP tour.
So if you're coming here to Universal, it's really important to stay hydrated in any way, shape, or form. I got my big Starbucks here. Of course, water is the best. You can also use some liquid IVs or a little energy, those electrolyte packets to put in your waters. It's so important because it is so hot. You're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be walking a lot. You don't want to get dehydrated and ruin your day. If you are feeling a little sick, there are first aid stations around the park, which is really good to know, but just don't make the mistake of getting dehydrated. Make sure you eat too. I like having smaller meals while I'm here because it's so hot, so just like fueling up throughout the day. Keys to success. With that being said, it's also important to check out your options before you come here so you're not like starving and then trying to find something to eat. There's nothing worse than that and you're like, oh, what do you want? What does everyone want? So that's why I just investigate. We're here at the Minion Cafe and it's so cute here. This is the newest quick service restaurant here at Universal Orlando. Be sure to check it out. They have really good food here. Another thing regarding hotels is that you might want to check the rates for the premier hotels, especially if you're thinking about getting the Express Pass. Some of the hotels, the Hard Rock, Portofino Bay, and Royal Pacific, if you stay at one of those hotels, you get the Express Pass for free, which is an amazing, amazing benefit. Now, of course, those hotels are more money per night compared to an Endless Summer or a Cabana Bay, but if you're planning on purchasing the Express Pass, it might be a wash and you might actually end up saving money versus staying at a cheaper hotel, buying the Express Pass, and buying your tickets. So make sure you just check all your options. What I'm saying is do your research, investigate. Another thing you might want to consider is resort hopping for the Express Pass. We're actually doing that this trip. We are staying most of our time at Endless Summer Dockside, but we're doing one night at Portofino Bay, which means the day that we check in and the day that we check out, we get the Express Pass for the whole entire day. You just need your room key. So no matter what time it is, even if it's before 4 p.m., which is the check-in time, you'll be able to grab your room key from the hotel, leave your luggage there, get your Express Pass, which is your room key, and use it all day in the park. So you get 2 full days worth of Express Pass for just one night at a premier resort. So don't be afraid to resort hop. It's easy. Everything here at Universal is so condensed in one area. You're not like traveling to different places all over. You like that demonstration? Traveling to different places all over to resort hop. So it's easy. Definitely check that out. Look into that as well. When planning a trip to Universal, one of the most popular questions is when is the best time to go? Now, this is a tough question because honestly, it's busy pretty much all the time, but there are a few months where you can get lucky and get low crowds. My top secret, Krystal Palace viewers only know, my favorite week to go is this week that we're actually in right now. It's the last week of August, right before Labor Day. If you want to avoid the crowds, get out of here before Labor Day because that's when there's crowded weekend, it's holiday weekend. You want to avoid all holiday weekends if you can. But you know, sometimes that's not possible. But the last week of August, Krystal Palace approved. That is my personal secret favorite time to go. So don't tell anyone else, just tell them to watch the Krystal Palace and they'll be good. Another great time to go is like January, February, of course, avoiding the holiday breaks. It's also really nice at the beginning of December. I love seeing it for the holidays before Christmas starts, you know, 2 weeks before Christmas. That's when it gets a little busy, but beginning of December is great too. No matter when you come though, you're gonna have a really fun time. Just keep in mind the crowds, the weather, you know, the summer's gonna be really, really hot. The winter's gonna be nice and cool. You'll have fun no matter when you're here.
If you're going into your Universal trip thinking, oh yeah, we'll do water rides and maybe we'll get some lunch and hang out in the park, think again. These water rides are unlike any other water rides you have been on. You will get absolutely drenched. But that being said, they are so much fun to ride. My personal favorite is Popeyes, but just make sure you're prepared. Maybe pack some extra socks, pack some extra clothes if you're bringing a backpack because you will get very, very wet.
If you purchase your tickets online, you can put them in the Universal app, or if you want the print tickets, you can print them out here at the will call kiosks. These are great. You don't have to deal with a guest services line or anything. All you do is just scan your credit card, and it's not going to charge you or anything like that. You just scan it just for identification purposes, enter your confirmation code, and you can pick up your tickets. And they're located outside of both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida. If you do need a locker here, right at the front of the park at Universal Studios Florida, they do have their regular lockers, but also family size lockers. So these lockers are a little bit bigger. You'll have to look for it. It's right by the main lockers, but you'll see a sign that says family size lockers this way, and this is where you can rent them. It's $15 for the day for the family size lockers and $12 for the regular size lockers. But make sure you don't forget the stuff in your locker because they'll be emptied daily, one after the regular park closes.
If you buy an awesome souvenir in the parks, don't carry it around all day. If you're staying at a Universal hotel, you can ship it back to your hotel, or you can actually pick it up in the Universal Studios store right out in City Walk. Just make sure to not forget it on your way out. Head into the store, look for the pickup area, and you can just pick up your package and you don't have to carry it around all day. It's great.
Something very important is not considering the free transportation. Universal provides free transportation if you're staying at one of the on-site hotels. So as you can see right here, you have the water taxis that take you to Sapphire Falls, Royal Pacific, Portofino Bay, and the Hard Rock Hotel. You have the buses that take you to all of the hotels, and you have walking paths. You can walk to some of the hotels that are close by, pretty much the ones that I just mentioned on the water taxi. So you do have to pay for parking. However, parking after 6 p.m. is free. Good to know. So if you're parking after 6, you'll get free parking. Other than that, you're going to have to pay for parking. So if you rent a car, don't drive to the parks because you got to pay for parking at your hotel. You don't want to pay for parking here too. What I'm trying to say is there's free transportation. Make the most of it. It's great. It's quick, easy transportation too.
Universal does offer a shuttle to and from Orlando International Airport. It's called the Superstar Shuttle. It's $39 per adult, $29 per child for round-trip rides. It will take you to and from your hotel to the airport. It will stop at every hotel along the way, every Universal hotel. However, there's only 8 and they're all right next to each other, so it doesn't really make for a very long trip. But it's a great option if you're a family and you don't want to use Uber. Know that the Superstar Shuttle is there for you. If all of this sounds confusing, there are some people that can help you out. I always recommend the Park Prodigy. They are Disney and Universal specialists that can help you book your hotel, tickets, and help you plan your Universal or Disney vacation. Plus, if you use the code the Krystal Palace 10, you can save some more money, so you can have it to spend in the park.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the Krystal Palace right down below from Universal. I will see you in the next one. Peace.